Hello everybody, how's it going? This is Byron Buenaño. In this video, I'm going to talk about a specific topic. In order to do that, I'm going to show with you these presentations by sharing my screen. Let's see. Okay, the topic that we are going to develop in this video is the following topic: approaches and methods in ESP, right? Then we're going to focus on the medicine course, right? So first of all, we need to know what is the meaning of ESP. Let me show you the meaning of ESP. All right, ESP means English for specific purposes, right? That is the meaning of these three words. English for specific purposes, right? Okay, what is the goal of this methodology? As you can see on the screen, the goal of this methodology is to help to the students to acquire language proficiency and communication skill necessary depending on their career, right? In order to develop in that field, we can say in a better way, right? That is the focus, that is the goal of this methodology, English for specific purposes. In the next slide, we're going to analyze, we're going to talk in a quick way about the approaches and methods used in ESP, English for specific purposes. The first one, as you can see here, is a content-based approach, right? This method combines language instruction with topics or information pertinent or related to the career or field of study of the learners, right? The second one is a task-based approach. This approach, we can say, recreate the real work by developing tasks and also developing, we can say, activities that the students can perform in order to they will know how to react in a real situation. For example, they can play a role plays, right? A patient, doctor, and also have to develop some medical reports, and also medical receipts, and more activities. And the next one, genre-based approach. This main focus on the instruction is on the linguistic trait as norms and instruction of many genres. For example, it can include technical manuals, business report, legal documents, and scientific publication. And the last one, need analysis approach. This method starts with careful examination of the language requirement competencies and also the objectives of the learners within their particular academic or professional setting. All right? We have analyzed in a quickly way some main information about approaches and methods that we can use in ESP. All right? So, of course, there are a lot of methods that we can use in ESP, but we have the most common. Okay, in the medicine course, we're going to talk about which one of these approach I will use in order to create this course, focusing on this field in the medicine. All right, the approach that we'll choose is task-based approach. Why? As I mentioned before, this approach is the most indicated for me because thanks to this approach, I'm going to emphasize to the students activities or tasks that recreate the real world, right? And also, this approach includes a language that the students will need in that field. For example, in this case, in a medicine course, right? And also, thanks to this approach, we're going to create a realistic activities. These activities will mirror the obstacles that medical practitioners or students could face in the future. For example, such as patient-doctor interaction and also interpreting medical literature. This is so important. And also we're gonna integrate language education into tasks such as drafting medical reports. And also, thanks to this, we're gonna promote collaborative learning by creating projects that demand cooperation, right? So thanks to this approach, we're gonna force the students to improve in the cooperation because they will need to communicate with another peer, with another, we can say, colleague, and also they will know how to work in group, right? How to work in teams too. Talking about in medical education, all right? So for that reason, I will choose this approach, the approach called task-based approach. All right, that's it. Thank you for your attention. See you in another video.